I know!
Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I got him!
I won, Maxis!
And we're doing split screen!
Alright, so you guys, Josh here, and today, yes, yet another 10 facts about zombies you probably didn't know. I'm back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. It's just because I love these, types of videos, but in this video today, I'm showing you the fountain in, Varuk. In all the Varuks, that there is an MG turret in the fountain. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find a game where there was a hacker on the World at War version, because I remember years ago I was able to get outside and get on the turret. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but there is a turret there. It is actually referenced in Revelations Black Ops 3. So there's just me showing the fountain and stuff. It looks the same in all of them. Looks same in, it looks different though in Black Ops 3. It looks like when you shoot it shoot it at a certain thing, it's like blood comes out. It's like the blood fountain, as you can see right there. I think certain things. This was funny. And that makes me believe that when they're doing the wall weapons on Revelations, they weren't 100% sure about what weapons were going to be what, because that looks like the Vesper chalk drawing, but it's the HVK. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, there's what I'm talking about, the reference in there it is, the reference in Revelations. Now, this I was able to get outside by doing a video. I watched a tutorial how to get outside of the map. I snapped onto the zombie that died right outside the map and then spun the camera around. And the funny thing about this is a solid object here, as you can see. I can't go through it, so usually items outside of the map are different. Alright, so now number 2 we'll get back onto. Number 2, and this one's funny, spawning a power-up outside of the map. Isn't that weird? Isn't that just an interesting thing? It's my friend Darian found this one because he was just doing that, and then that happened. So this only work in barriers like that. Like, as you can see when I try it in this one here, since this one doesn't have boards on it, it won't do it. So don't be like, this doesn't work, Josh. You have to do it in a real barrier and then a certain areas there. So yeah, that was funny. Got little Arnie's first try. That was funny. I was like, nice. And then friggin' the Chiba. Now you'll notice here when I try to spawn it outside the map, once again, it's not, the barriers are too thick sandbags, so it won't let me spawn it out far enough, so it won't laugh. I did right after this show on this Ascension. Now, as you can see, the invisible wall is a tiny bit, so you are allowed to do that. And it's funny, it floats up, but it disappears after like a second, like that. Like, look at, that's funny. That is so funny though, that how it goes hee. So yeah, that's about that one. All right, so number 3, next one. Alright, so this one is, this one's interesting, and the reason why I say only 4 Molotovs on Nacht and Varuk, and that is because when you get Molotovs from the box in World at War version of Nacht and Varuk, you get 4 Molotovs only on Nacht and Varuk. That is because when you get a max ammo, you do not get any more Molotovs. I don't know why. This is funny though, watch, look at it. It actually shows like it's doing damage, but you can never down your friend. Me and Darren tried like after this, like after we stopped filming it. Now it didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, and then watch close to the counter. You don't get any Molotovs or grenades. It kind of sucks. Oh, and if you're wondering why some of the audio in these clips are up and down, that's because it's just, I don't know, the settings are all different there. And as you can see, this time Darren got the Molotovs on Varuk. Molotovs. The disadvantage about Molotovs are they do massive damage. They can down you in one throw, even with jugs, so they're extremely dangerous. They suck. As you can see there, they won't even kill. Like, even if you directly hit a dude, he won't die. Like, it'll just blow up the legs. Like that. So, nothing too interesting happens. I know. And then once again, you get a max ammo, no grenades, no Molotov. Alright. On to the next one. Nope. Nope, they're telling me no. Nope. Oh yeah, I showed my failure at life here. That was stupid. Because I was getting like distracted and I failed. Alright, so number 4. Alright, let's see if I remember what this one is. Oh yes, this one's funny. Downing a player when downed. Now this one's very interesting because it only works on certain maps on Black Ops. I know it doesn't work on the remake, so Nak, Varuk, Shianuma, Duriz, it does not work on. This only works on certain Black Ops 1 maps, and this only works with specific guns. So far, the only guns we've got it to work with is Python, ballistic knife, and just knifing the player when you're downed. That's the only things that seem to work. As you can see there, it kills me. I'm not 100% sure about the others, so that you'll have to figure out on your own. Alright, number 5. That was a quick one, little quick one there. Alright, so this one is one that some people know and some people don't, and that was Mule Kick was added to every map. It was never originally on all these maps. And how can you tell and figure this out? Well, basically, play offline. Play the maps offline, and you will not see Mule Kick there because obviously Mule Kick was added in an update. What was funny is Mule Kick was added around 2011, and I actually made a video back in 2011 showing all these spots. So that's what's kind of funny about that. Yeah, it's just I would say about maybe a month or half to 2 months after Mule Kick came out in Moon, people were like, this is a cool perk, and then Treyarch thought, let's add it to every map, and just like that, Mule Kick was added to every single map, even Knocked. Which, that's kind of weird, because Knocked is Mule Kick's the only perk on Knocked, and I myself never buy it unless I'm doing it for like a video, because you could be not paying attention, you get hit like one time, and then lose Mule and your gun, and that you'd be out like $5 grand and stuff there. That's funny. Spaz at 12. Spinning around in circle. So yeah, that was that. This was added. Most people don't know this because you'd have to be a classic zombie YouTuber or gamer like I am to know this. And yeah, that's why I wanted to include that in that. Alright, next one, number 6. And this next one is an interesting one. This is 1911 in the box. Now, for those who don't know this, again, you have to be like a classic old-timey zombie gamer and YouTuber like me, and that is the M1911 is in Shianuma, but it is only on the online version. So if you play, see, look at right there. If you play solo or split screen, you will never get the 1911. You have to play online, and unfortunately, me and my friend took turns doing this one because it took forever to find a game, but magically we did it. Now, can you get the M1911 in the box here? Yes. Am I sure? Not 100% sure, because the last time I got it from the box was when I was playing with hackers on Shianuma, so I'm not 100% sure if you can legitly get the 1911. I think you can. So, it's not a troll like Alcatraz, and that's what you're about to see next. Friggin' Alcatraz, it's like the biggest troll like ever. Sorry there's so much like mystery box like gameplay here. I just wanted to give you guys some just like box using and stuff. And then the audio's up and down for all these clips. So I'm sorry if some of these are louder than the other. They shouldn't be too loud, actually. I nerfed, or no, and I didn't nerf what I'm talking about. I downed the audio in a lot of these clips to try to make it all even. Now, as you see here, yeah, so the 1911 is also in the box in Alcatraz, but only on Grief. So if you do not play Alcatraz Grief, you'll never see it in the box. Why is it Alcatraz Grief? Well, me and Darian are thinking it is a tease. That Treyarch is teasing us and kind of trolling us and showing us that 1911. The reason why I say this is because I've never ever gotten the 1911, and me and my friend literally spent like days using the box, getting to around like 30 or 40 Grief trying to get the 1911, and it never happened. So I think Alcatraz is a tease. Shianuma is not. Oh, and I did get the 1911 in the box. There's a really older video from like, that scared me. The freaking Brutus came out of nowhere. There is an older video from like 2011-12 of me getting the 1911 in the box on Shianuma, and I was like, yeah. But once again, you'll notice it looked like I was playing with kind of like modders and stuff, so I cannot confirm that it's possible. So that, yeah, that I cannot confirm as possible. The 1911. You know, I love these type of videos where I'm just talking to you guys about like interesting stuff and like that. So yeah, a lot of box uses. I like to include, you'll notice also in a lot of my newer videos, like I said, I include a lot of bonus content and stuff. Here's where I'll show the actual 1911 close up. As you see, there it is. You can clearly see it's the 1911 because it's the brown grip. No other pistol has that. So yeah. I don't know why. I still don't know why they tease us with it. If you look through some of the, if you pay attention on a lot of these box uses, you can see the 1911 for a glimpse, like for a few seconds. But yeah, yep. One thing I didn't like of this grief is there's no jug, but all right. So number 7. This one, I think I know what one it is. Yeah. So, this one is not really a fact. This one's kind of a suggestion or something that I noticed. And that is playing 5 back then and playing 5 now, comparing 6 years difference. For some reason, I swear the elevator looks bigger now. I don't know why. Maybe that's because the graphics are better or something and everything's more clear. But I swear the elevator was made bigger. Because back then, I swear I don't remember the elevator. Look at how big the elevator is. Like, look at it. I don't remember it being this big back in 2000. Back in like 2011 or 12. I don't remember it being like that. So this is my personal opinion. I'm not 100% sure if this is a true fact or not. You guys are gonna have to either say in the comments below if you think this is a good fact or not. I personally believe it is kind of a good fact. Like, yeah, it's just based on my opinion though. That's what I think. Here's a side-by-side comparison. Personally, when I look at it, it doesn't look much of a difference. Personally, it does look a little bigger. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, you be the judge. Alright, so number 8. Let's move on. This one is right here. So this one is just a very interesting one. This one is kind of a fact people don't know either, because I play with people and they're always like, Josh, what's going on here? And everything. So, oh man, I don't know what just happened. Everything like froze for a second. I may have. Alright, so that was just me timing it up. So like I said, this is the one that people don't know, and that is, if you do not move, if the mystery box doesn't move at least once, you will never receive a fire sale. Now, most people don't know this, because I remember playing with many, and we made it to around like 30 or 40, and we're like, why haven't we got fire sales? I'm like, did the box move? They're like, no. I'm like, then here you go. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure why, not 100% sure understand why some of this stuff happens, but you know, it's interesting. It just, the box needs to move, and that's it. I don't know why. There you go. There's always a reason for certain things though. Yeah, there's always a reason. Alright, so number 9. Alright, so this one I think I remember what the, this one is the Dredge. Now, I don't know why this has it. The Dredge for the 360 version of Black Ops 3, the Dredge 1 pack has over 1,000 total rounds, as you can see there. It has actually more rounds than any gun in Zombies. It almost is beaten by the Meat Grinder, which is the Death Machine packed, because it has 550 and 550 in the clip, which equals, if my math isn't correct, it's 1,100 rounds. This has more, has 1,170, 1,190, so it has 90 more rounds. It has the most rounds in Zombies. Why does it have 1,000 rounds and not in the Xbox One version? I don't know. Remember, the company made this, the 360 version, did some weird things, because I constantly find weird, strange things in the 360 version. It's weird. I'm like, damn, son. So, yeah. Alright, so number 9 is no. Alright, number 9, number 10. Alright, I'm trying to coordinate stuff so it doesn't get messed up. Alright, so number 10. This is, playable character comes a boss. Now, before you all get to me in the comments and saying, on Grodd Crovey versus Nikolai. That's not what I mean. What I mean by playable character is I mean one of the 4 characters that you play actually in the game. And what I mean by that is one of the 4 characters you are. So like Nikolai, Tack, Dempsey, and Richtofen. One of those characters turns into the boss, and that only happens in the Alcatraz Easter egg, and that is when Weasel becomes the enemy, or technically the boss that you have to kill. Now this, the reason why I wanted to show you this is because it's very interesting. This is the only time ever when this sort of thing happens. Now that was funny voice crack. Now pay attention where Darian spawns. He spawns away from me right there. So that kind of, you know, the weirdest part too is when this Easter egg part ending, Weasel is red, as you can see there. I'm looking, and the zombies don't go after him, which it kind of gives me a hint of something, like he's the devil maybe, or he's possessed or something. Or even Weasel's quote here, I think if you heard it or if it's coming up, he's like, it's not my fault, he's like, I didn't do anything or something. So that's kind of interesting. The other interesting part too that you'll see soon is when I pull up the menu right there, Darian isn't there anymore. Lorax is my friend, he's not on there even anymore. Even when he opens the menu, it doesn't, the scoreboard, it doesn't show him. And it's weird how the zombies just go right by him, go right past him. Why is he immune? Or, oh yeah, this is method number 4 of how to ignore zombies. Just be Weasel in the Easter egg and that's it. So that's kind of funny. Alright, so I'm now gonna be wrapping stuff up. So Golden Spork does instantly kill you, watch. Yeah, Golden Spork instantly kills you. Cycle is broken. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's about it, everybody. You'll notice that yeah, you know, most people think we're not a good zombie team. We're probably one of the best split screener team, and it really disappoints me when people never want to play with us. So yeah, that's about it, everybody. Just like always, a pies.
Toasting them. Listen. Adios.
Mother